Welcome back. Let me show you how to get the most out of Snappy GPT. So here is Snappy GPT. So it is just like GPT, except it is more efficient, engaging, and open-minded. So as the lightning bolt suggests, this is designed to avoid the very verbose answers that GPT sometimes, usually gives. So here I ask Snappy the question, "Where is Norway?" And I get a fairly concise answer. Here is a standard GPT, and you see that it is almost, I think it's around double. So here is a new chat and a new test. Why does Earth spin? And then I do get, fairly fast and concise answer. I have also instructed Snappy to be more engaging. So it will ask you some questions afterwards, being like, oh, what other stuff do you want to know about? Here is a standard, GPT made by OpenAI. And it gives way more elaborate answers. And you see that it isn't as engaging. It's sort of like it gives you the answer and that's it. Here is another question. Which programming language is most common when making AIs? Python is the most common programming language for developing AI projects. Its simplicity, extensive libraries, and strong community support make it the go-to choice for AI development. Want to dive into how libraries work or have a specific AI project in mind? And here is a standard GPT-4, way more elaborate. Of course, I do prefer very often to have these more detailed answers, but it isn't really like to the point. So that is like the idea behind Snappy, is that it's more snappy. So I have instructed it to be way more concise, to the point, and also to be more decisive. One of the reasons why standard GPT takes a lot of time, it's that it can become a bit wishy-washy. It's like a bit all over the place. Not in the sense of being like an underperforming AI. It's more that the reality is always more complicated, right? But very often when you have a question, you aren't necessarily interested in the complexities of your question. Maybe I just want to know, okay, what is the most common language when you make AIs? And the to the point answer is Python. And this is why, what else do you want to know about Python? Just to the point. Of course, this answer from standard GPT, like a lot of people would say that, okay, it is actually more accurate because it goes into way more detail. And in this section, while other languages include R, Java, C++, and the JavaScript, however, Python's comprehensive ecosystem and ease of use make it the go-to choice. So yeah, this is a snappy. So just to reiterate, the key differences between Snappy and standard GPT. Number one, it is way more concise. So if you want more detailed answers, don't go to Snappy. If you want to just get to the point, I want an answer quickly, Snappy is the one to ask. Secondly, I have told it to be more decisive. And that is also how it is able to give you like more concise answers, is that it's just going to make a decision. Okay, this is what the user asks about. This is the most correct answer. Here it is. So it will not spend time explaining that, okay, maybe this, but on the other hand, well, from another perspective, it's not going to go into that. And thirdly, I have also told it, and this sort of counteracts the snappiness a bit, but it doesn't make it spend more time answering the question. But it will always be a bit engaging. So it will ask you, what other things about this query do you want to know more about? So I try to sort of get the best from both worlds. Yes, Snappy is very snappy, but if it's if it was too snappy, right, it could come across as maybe even a bit, not necessarily rude, but if you are too to the point, right, it can come across as a bit not as helpful. That is why it will always ask you, okay, what other things about this would you want to know more about? So yeah, this is Snappy. I hope you enjoy it. If there's anything you wonder about when it comes to Snappy, something you would like to change and all of that, just let me know. I have given Snappy access to web browsing, image generation, and also a file upload. So it has all of the same features as standard GPT. So see you in the next video.